please. 183, thank you. Number, please. The railroad depot, number 72. You're welcome. Number, please. Ed Reed's number, 134. I'll try him, Mr. Gates. Line's busy. And that's why telephone girls get gray, my child.
So they've been rushing you, have they, young lady?
Oh, I beg your pardon. I thought it was Ethel, my girlfriend, who came in. I was expecting her.
Oh, I knew you weren't expecting me. This is one of my surprise attacks.
I don't believe I quite...
I'm Williams of the telephone company.
Mr. H.J. Williams, the president?
Yes, that happens to be the office I hold.
Oh, I'm awfully glad to meet you, Mr. Williams.
And I'm glad to meet you, Miss...
Barnes. Winnie Barnes.
Oh, yes, Miss Barnes.
I hope my work's been satisfactory, Mr. Williams.
I find you extremely polite and efficient, Miss Barnes. I don't have to point out to you how to improve the switchboard service this office is rendering subscribers. You are a credit to the company, and I'm sure you'll go far.
Our radio play for today, Switchboard Service, is based on a thrilling story which will be found in next Sunday's issue of the American Weekly, that educational and entertaining publication which is read by more people than any other publication in the world. This remarkable magazine is distributed with every Hearst Sunday newspaper from coast to coast.
Number, please. 226. Are you calling Steve Miller's? His phone's been temporarily disconnected. No, he's paid his bill all right. He's on a vacation. All right, Miss Miller.
Hello, Miss Barnes.
Hello, Rico. How's the spaghetti business today?
The spaghetti is fine, but the telephone is no good.
The telephone's no good. Oh, what's the matter with it, Rico?
You ask me what's the matter with him? That's just what I come up with to ask you. I pick up the receiver, nothing happens. I tickle the hook, nothing happens. So I come up here to make sure something happens.
All right, Rico. I'll send the troubleshooter down to the restaurant as soon as he comes in.
You're going to send the troubleshooter? Listen, please, Mr. Barnes, I got a whole bunch of trouble right now without some fella coming down to my place to shooting some more around the police.
You don't understand, Rico. We call our repairman the troubleshooter. He'll shoot your trouble away.
Oh. Excuse me, please. I don't understand the first time.
Number, please. 182. I'm reading 182.
Look, when are you going to come down to Rico's for a nice spaghetti dinner, huh, Mr. Barnes?
Well, I can't say right off, Rico. But I'm going to try to make it real soon. Maybe I can arrange it for the next dinner date I have.
Ah, that's wonderful, Miss Barnes. Rick will be very glad to see you. He fixed everything special for you.
He's a-coming right over Clearbrook, Winnie. Yeah, he'll be here any minute.
Who are you talking about, Nosy? He'll be here in a minute.
Oh, that aviator fella. That's who I'm talking about. For heaven's sake, who'd be coming over Clearbrook but an aviator in his flying machine?
Do you mean Ted Carlisle, the round-the-world flyer?
That's who.
Oh, but he's been reported lost. He hasn't been sighted for 24 hours.
Well, he's been sighted now. He's... listen. Open that window, Rico. He's coming like a bat out of... Open the window. Can't you understand English? No, we don't want to miss seeing him. And there he is. See his big silver flying machine? He's going around in circles.
Maybe he's looking for a place to come down. And the Cristo, she's a beautiful, like you, Miss Barnes.
Oh, Rico. Oh, isn't that plane lovely? Are you sure it's Ted Carlisle, Moses?
Of course I'm sure. Whittaker up the garage says it is, and he ought to know. He says he'd know that engine hum anywhere. Hey, where are you going, Winnie?
I'm going to call Mine City and tell them that he's all right.
What a man. What a man, that's Ted Carlisle. All alone without nobody with him, he's to fly around the world.
You said it, Rico. What a man. I wish... Hello, Mine City. It's the operator at Clearbrook. Ted Carlisle's big silver plane is flying over the town right now.
Winnie, something's happened. His engine's in trouble.
Mine City, hold on.
Gee Willikins, his flying machines are wobbling all around the sky.
And the Cristo, that's the Carlisle, she's going to be killed.
Mine City, something's happened to the airplane. It looks as if it's going to crash. I'll call you back. Nosy, Rico, where is the plane?
There she goes, the clock.
Maria, that's the end of Mr. Carlisle.
Oh, how awful. Where do you suppose the plane fell, Nosy?
Yeah, looks to me like he hit the ground somewhere near Ty-Hoople's filling station out on Shaken Road.
Well, I'll find out.
Look, there's the ambulance wagon.
Yep. I guess everybody's down been watching that feller.
Whipple's filling station. This is Winnie Barnes, the telephone operator. Did that plane crack up near you? What? Right across the road?
Yeah, what did I tell you? Guess I'm a good judge of direction.
Oh, that's wonderful. Ted Carlisle's not injured.
Good.
Ty-Hoople's putting him on the wire now.
He is? Oh, let me hear, Winnie. Let me hear what he says. Hold your earpiece out a little way from your head.
All right, Nosy. It'll make you any happier.
Hello. Hello, this is Ted Carlisle. Who am I speaking with?
This is the Clearbrook operator, Mr. Carlisle.
Well, I want to report my crack up to my sponsors. Nobody knows where I am. I've been
Oh,
flying
yes,
around.
they do. I just phoned Mine City you'd been sighted here, and it looks as though you were going to crash.
Say, that's mighty good of you. And I might say this is the first crack up I've had with Switchboard Service.
The company is always glad to be of service.
You're proof of that, all right, miss. Say, get me the Superfine Oil Company in New York, will you? I've got to report this wreck.
Yes, Mr. Carlisle.
And say, since I'll be staying over until the repairs are made, how's for letting me take you to dinner tonight as a token of appreciation?
Why, I don't know.
Say, yes, don't be a little fool.
I don't know any reason why not.
Good, then it's a date. I'll let you pick the place. Where'll we go?
To Rico's restaurant.
You like some more spumoni, biscuit Tony, Mr. Carlisle?
No, not for me, thanks. But how about you, Winnie?
I couldn't eat another mouthful. It was a wonderful dinner, Rico.
Grazie, Miss Barnes, molto grazie. But if you don't want to eat any more supper, I take the plate coffee right away. Hey, Peppo, come on, take them off the plate. Hurry up.
I wish I were a man.
What, a beautiful girl like you, one of the finest of the female species, wanting to be a mere man?
Oh, but I don't want to be a mere man. I'd want to be heroic and brave and famous like you two.
Oh, come on now. There's none of that about me.
Oh, yes, there is. It's heroic to undertake such a flight as you've been through. And it calls for a brave man like you. And it gives you fame. Your name is flashed across countless newspapers. Your story is broadcast all over the world.
That's what you think. Shall I tell you the truth about the whole business?
The truth?
Yes. An oil company wants a stunt to exploit its product. I need the money they offer. So much for the heroic stuff. See, I've been scared to death more than once on this trip.
No, I don't believe it.
Really? That takes care of the bravery. And as for the fame, well, the newsboys are always glad of something to fill the columns when there isn't a war or an election.
Now, you're just being modest.
No, I'm not.
But you can't deny that you're famous.
Oh, well.
And you men have more opportunities than we women do. Just take me, for example. There I sit, tied by my operator's harness to that switchboard. What opportunities do I have to accomplish anything that will startle the world?
Well, I've read about telephone girls sending the police in time to foil bank robbers, or would-be murderers, or sending doctors in time to save lives.
Not in Clearbrook.
You never can tell, Winnie.
Oh, yes, I can. I've been the telephone operator long enough to know. I'm just the voice with a smile, as far as everybody's concerned.
I know how you feel, Winnie. But until that big chance comes along, you keep on doing the daily work. So you haven't any idea how many crates I worked on as a grease monkey before they let me lift one off the ground.
I guess you're right, Ted. Oh, forgive me for spoiling a perfectly grand evening by crying on your shoulder.
Say, you haven't spoiled anything. You've let me really meet Winnie Barnes tonight. I'll bet there are loads of people in this town who've never known you, the real you, and all the time you've been around Clearbrook.
Well, nobody knows what I told you tonight. That's true enough.
There, you see. Well, someday they're going to be surprised to find they've got a heroine right in their midst.
Oh, don't joke about my ambitions, please.
Winnie, I'm not joking, honestly. But you see if I'm not right.
Number, please. Your house is on fire? I'll give the alarm. Number, please. Dr. Draper isn't at his office, but I'll try to locate him. The fire department? The Tasman house is on fire. Oh, hello. Hello, is Dr. Draper there? Do you know where he went when he left your place? Walker? Oh, thanks. Hello? Hello, Walker. Is Dr. Draper there? Quickly, please. Oh, Doctor. Doctor, this is Miss Barnes, the telephone operator. Jed Simmons was caught under a falling tree. And they need you right away. The number, please. What? What? A tornado's coming. Then I'll flash word to the people at the Upland Bank.
Winnie, where are you? You all right?
Oh, yes, I'm all right, Mosey, but that twister took out the light. Turn your lantern this way, will you? I want to find my emergency flashlight.
You'd better find your way out of here, Winnie. This building ain't going to be standing long. The roof's half gone now.
I'm staying with my switchboard as long as I can put calls through it, Nosy. But you run out and get help. They'll need workers up the dam. I tried to warn them this was coming, but the wires are out.
But Winnie...
Don't stand there arguing, Nosy. Get going.
Okay, Winnie. And I want to say you're some gal.
Oh, hello. Hello, Rico. This is Winnie Barnes. Listen, Rico. I need oilcloth tabletops from your restaurant. Please get them up right away, even if you have to bring them yourself. Number, please. Your house is on fire? I'll give the alarm. Number, please. I can't get Upland. The wires are down. But I'll try to get word through somehow. Chasman? Are the firemen still there? Well, send them out to Art Wilson's place. His house is on fire. Hello? Hello, TVA headquarters? This is Winnie Barnes. The Upland wires are down. First aid supplies are needed at the hospital. You must get through to Upland and tell them about it. You will? Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Mr. Barnes. What the for you want my oil?
Oh, Rico, quick. Throw them over the switchboard.
Hey.
It mustn't get a short circuit now when it's needed so desperately.
Sure, all right. But this is no place for a lady. Come on, let Rico take you home.
No, thanks, Rico. I'm giving service at this switchboard as long as there's a board to give service from.
Here they come, boys.
What's all the celebrating for, neighbor?
The town here line's dead in the middle. See, there's the president of the telephone company coming to the front of the platform now. He'll tell you what this is all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, almost from the time that the telephone first became a speedy means of summoning help and aiding rescues in disaster, the telephone girl has followed a law to stay at her switchboard and give service as long as it is humanly possible to do so. There is no written rule to this effect in the annals of our company. No pledge which the operator makes to anyone, except perhaps herself. And yet, in every catastrophe in which human life has been endangered, the telephone girl has kept grimly to her switchboard, ever often at great personal peril. It was in recognition of these many unsung heroines that in 1920 the Theodore N. Vail Memorial Fund was established to reward the courage and loyalty of telephone employees. And it is in recognition of an outstanding example of courage and loyalty during the recent tornado that I present Miss Winnie Barnes with this check for $250 and the Silver Vail Award Medal for resourcefulness, courage, and loyalty to public service.
Well, how does it feel to be a heroine, Winnie?
Don't be silly, Ted. It was all in the day's work. Switchboard service. I'm not a heroine.
That's what the company president called you. And so will the newspaper headlines tonight.
The newspapers. Oh, you know how that is. You told me, Ted. The newsboys are glad of something to fill the columns when there isn't a war or an election.
The dramatization to which you have just listened is taken from one of the many featured stories and articles to be found in your copy of next Sunday's issue of the American Weekly. This magazine, which is distributed with all Hearst Sunday newspapers, is the most widely read publication in the world. Every Hearst Sunday newspaper, from coast to coast, contains a copy of the American Weekly.